actually talk to you all. But today, hey Belinda, today I would love, hey Sandra, for some of you guys to request to be in the video. And you can ask your question live and I can save it and put it on YouTube. Did you say booty? I'm working. Working. This is my last week of work before I go to the Dominican Republic. This week cannot go fast enough. It is taking too long. Today is what, the 11th? Hey Miss Lola. Today is the 11th and I leave, oh no, I have like 9 more days to work. Damn it, I thought it was a week. And I leave on the 23rd, so that's what, 12 days? 12 days to get to the DR. I can't wait. Right now I am in upstate New York and it's raining. I'm outside Rochester and it's like 60 degrees out here. So at least I'm not, in minus 14 like I was a couple weeks ago in Montana. So I'm happy to at least be in regular decent weather. So yeah, I want you guys to be hey Chama, I would love for you guys to be more interactive and request to be in the video, and you guys can ask your questions live and then we can put it on YouTube so others can learn from you, because I swear a lot of you guys have the same questions, things that I take for granted. I realize that some people don't know. Like, I still get asked questions like, what's the airport to fly into in Santo Domingo, which is Las Americas, SDQ. Or I get asked, do I need a passport to go to the DR? And I'm thinking that, these are things that everybody knows, and it's not. So things that I take for granted, I have to start realizing that I need to make some more posts for you guys and so forth. But Surgery Bay right now, a lot of you haters reported my page to Instagram. So I don't know what's going on with it right now. Instagram is not letting me do a live. It's not letting me post anything, comment whatever on there. So you guys may see me commenting under this page on Surgery Bay. So the haters will be haters, right? What am I without my haters? They're spreading the good word about Surgery Bay, the platform. So the good news is that you guys that have some intelligence and common sense will understand that I'm a very direct, blunt person. I'm not a fake person. I'm very direct. I am very to the point. You will get your honest opinion from me if you ask me something. I don't like the fake shit. I realize a lot of people, they like that. They don't like reality. They like people stringing them along and telling them what they want to hear. Well, I'm going to tell you what my honest opinion is. I'm not going to tell you what you would like to hear. So that's me. That's this platform. That is Surgery Bay. So I have some people sending a request to be in the video. So let's see who it is. Let's see if they are going to come on. I just accepted Tara. Let's see what Tara wants to ask you guys. But yeah, guys, so surgery is coming up. I got a lot of prep to do still for my damn self. I'm helping everybody else prep, and I'm not even doing my own business. So I have to get my supplies and stuff together when I go home. My blanket and my compression socks and reusing all of that from my last 2 rounds. Ab board, back board, compression socks. Even like my stage 1 Faja. I'm going to be reusing that. I don't even think I need to get a new one from the doctor because I already have 2 stage 1 Fajas from the last 2 surgeries. So it's like, why waste a Faja when I really don't need it? I'm only going to be in the stage 1 Faja for probably 1 day or 2 days. Unless there's some kind of complication with my skin. So let's talk about that in the meantime. Unless you guys start asking questions or requesting to be in the video to talk as well. The stage 1 Faja, this is very different from what they teach you guys in Miami or in America. The DR way, and I don't know if Colombia does it this way too, but the DR way is At least my masseuse way, I should say. I shouldn't say the DR way. I should say my masseuse. Because some doctors in the DR talk the same foolishness. If you don't have any issues with your skin, meaning you didn't get a lipo burn, your skin, after surgery is super sensitive from lipo and stuff because remember, when they do lipo, it's literally right under your skin is where they're going. They're not going under your muscles. They're literally lipoing right under your skin. So if there are no issues with your skin being compromised, your stage 1 Faja, literally for myself, after my tummy tuck, I was in the stage 1 Faja for, let's see, I was discharged Wednesday morning. So all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and Friday, I was in my stage 2 Faja. And then round 2, I got discharged on, I think Wednesday. I think I had surgery at the same time, both rounds. Discharged on Wednesday, and when I got home on Wednesday, when I got to the Airbnb on Wednesday, I got into my stage 2 Faja immediately with my boards. And this is for round 2. So the reason why I got into my stage 2 Faja so quickly is because John, my masseuse, that's what he recommended. And he's a professional. He's been doing this for years. He's worked on literally thousands of women over the years. So I trust his judgment, in regards to, okay, well, you don't look like you have an issue why you should not be in your stage 2 Faja with your boards and your pointy pads for compression. The stage 1 Faja, guys, the material is literally like Spanx. If you can think about what Spanx looks like and feels like, it's like spandex. It does not have that super tight compression like a stage 2 Faja. So for me, all the swelling that I had and I needed to get done, I didn't have any issues with my skin. He literally, after my tummy tuck, so I told you guys I was discharged Wednesday, and Thursday he came to give me my first massage, and I actually gave him the money to go buy the Faja for me. He brought it back on Friday, and day two post-op, I was in my Faja stage 2 with my app board on. So some of you guys may be saying, well, that's too soon, that's going to mess up your body, whatever. You guys see my figure. You guys see my shape. That is what molds your body, and that is what gives you that nice, sexy silhouette in the early stages, because you are literally shaping your body how you want it to look. Your body is that malleable in the beginning right after surgery. So that's what we did for me. If your doctor is telling you to do something else, you either listen to your doctor, you listen to your masseuse, you do your own research and do your own thing. That's you guys' decision. But for me, the stage 2 Faja, when I have this next round of surgery and I get out from the hospital, I will be doing the same thing, getting right into my stage 2 Faja, getting a massage the same day I'm discharged, and getting into my AirPods the same day. And that's because I already have the experience. I know how my body heals. I already know how I feel. I'm not expecting anything differently this round to say that something is going to go wrong, something is going to happen with my reaction to the anesthesia or whatever. I'm doing my best to make sure that my body is in a healthy state before I get myself into surgery. Now, let me clarify for you guys what is the purpose of the app board. Because a lot of people write me and tell me this. I'm a month post-op. Should I start wearing my app board now? So if you guys don't know, when you get a tummy tuck, because you can wear your app board when you do 360 lipo, but the main purpose of the app board is to help that big old flap of skin, that's your belly skin and in the front of your torso, that the doctors then lift off your body. It's to help that skin re-adhere back to the muscle wall and start back like healing and sticking back to the body itself. Because remember, they literally lift it off your body. So there's a space between your muscle wall and your skin. And that's where the fluid fills up in that area, and that's why you have to get it drained out.
So the ab board, the point of the ab board is to help your skin adhere back to your torso, back to your abdominal muscle wall. So a month later, when you're deciding, can I wear my ab board? No. I mean, yes, you can, because it will help your belly look flatter in the morning when you wake up from sleep, if you decide to sleep with your ab board. But if you decide you're not gonna wear the ab board, or you're not gonna sleep with it, then it kind of defeats the purpose. That you're gonna start using it that late, when the whole point of it was to start using it right out of surgery to help literally compress that fluid out of that area and help the skin adhere back to the muscle wall, back to the abdominal cavity. So that's the point of the ab board. I don't know what other people are telling you all, what other masseuses are saying, what other doctors are saying, but that's the point of the ab board, and that's what it's used for. So yes, when I have surgery again, and my husband, because he uses the ab board as well for his 360 lipo, we will both be getting right back into our ab board and our stage 2 Faja. I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more Fajas, because of the fact that I just bought 2 brand new ones from Fajate, and I have not even worn them as yet. I literally took them to the DR on my last trip, got them altered, and have them just waiting to take back with me to the DR. So I don't expect my body measurements to change a lot, and that's the reason why I got it altered to my current size to wear after surgery. So after surgery, yes, I'm going to be swollen, so the faja will be nice and tight. But as my swelling goes down and stuff, then yeah, I may have to get it altered, again to make it even smaller. So let me see what you guys are asking here. Miss Lola said, how painful was that to get into the stage 2 faja? I have a high tolerance for pain. So for me, if I tell you it was like a 6 out of 10, for you it might be a 10 out of 10. So I have a high tolerance for pain. Areas are going to be super painful, super painful, because the trauma that happens under your skin with that cannula literally ripping the fat out from under your skin, literally ripping the fat off from your skin. Because when I had my chin lipo done, I was wide awake. There was no sedative, there was no going to sleep. I was wide awake. Normal as can be, sitting in my doctor's office, getting it as an in-office procedure. That's how he wanted to do it. So my bichioptomy, or whatever they pronounce it, the buccal fat removal and the chin lipo, that was done with me wide awake in his office as an in-person, as a, what do you call it, an in-office procedure. So literally when he was doing the chin lipo, and I kid you not, and I say literally, I wasn't feeling anything because he numbed the area really well. But I was hearing as he's doing the cannula like this, I'm hearing literally my skin ripping off my face. So that procedure as an in-office procedure is definitely not for the weak of heart. Plastic surgery in general is not for the weak of heart. If you are a weak-minded person, if you like to whine and complain and act like a baby for everything, you're going to get a really shocking reality after you have surgery. And you're probably going to be miserable for your whole damn journey, because surgery is not for the weak. The things that you experience, the way that your body feels, the way your emotions go, you better have a really good support system, friends, family, whoever, to give you some kind of emotional support, because it's going to be rough. So, Masola, to answer your question, I would say for me it was like a 6, 7 out of 10. It was painful. It was painful when they touch you, and you're getting your legs into it, and then they have to buckle it up, in the front. It was painful for me. Dredal said, what store in the DR sells the Fajate? Fajate? That's the name of the store. Do you recommend any dentist in the DR? So I'm working on that right now. These are dentists that I'm working with. She's what I love. Like my doctors, and this is the kind of doctors I like. Doctors who are low key, not booked and busy. That's gonna just take your money and do whatever. Her name is Lori Hernandez. So I've been working with her. I actually need to message her for an update on her price list. That's what I'm waiting on before I can give it to you guys so you guys can see what she's charging. But some of the things I've learned from her is, a lot of people like to take the cheap way out and do the cheap shit, and then it end up costing them 3, 4, 5 times if they had just paid their money and done. Let me give you guys an example. So I'm going to the DR with my dog, right, for my next surgery. So the pet fee is $125 each way for her. When I bought my tickets to go to the DR, I wasn't going to have surgery. I was just going to go down there for a week to do business. So when I bought those tickets, I just bought a regular economy. And the ticket was, for my husband and myself, it was like $400 and something round trip. All right, I booked it. Then that was before I took the trip in March to the DR. So when I went in March to the DR, and the doctor told me, if your hemo is above 12.5, we can do your surgery in April when you come. And that's when I went and I got my hemo tested in the DR, and I was 13.2. So I decided, okay, we're going to do surgery in April when I go. So I changed my flights from, May whatever, to the 17th of May. So the airline charged me $150 per person to change the tickets. So now we're looking at $700 and something I've spent for the ticket, right? Yesterday or the day before, I went to assign seats for the flight. And my husband is like, we're going to have our dog with us. She's going to be in her little pet carry case, by our foot. So get the seat that has the big leg room. So when I look and I chose the seats with the emergency seats that, you can stretch your leg out, it ended up being round trip another $293. So let's say $300. Just to select seats was another $300. And then because it's economy, you have to pay for your checked baggage. So the checked baggage, because hubby and I will both be taking 2 suitcases checked each. And that's because it's my stuff, medical stuff, because you guys know I'm not staying at the recovery house. I have my dog with me. I can't stay with her at the recovery house. So I'm going to be, staying in a private residence, so I have to bring all my supplies. Plus, I have to bring all her stuff, her snacks, her food, her bed, her teddy, her blanket, all her stuff to make her comfortable as well. So to take 4 pieces of luggage, round trip is another $280, right? So now we're looking at 7 something plus 3, that's 1,000 something, plus 3, that's 1,300 and something. So guess what was the price of the first class tickets that you get 2 free check bags and 70 pounds each? How much the ticket was originally for the same flight? $590, $600. So I ended up calling them last night and changing my flight to first class, to business class for the flight. And I now ended up spending another $100 and something extra if I had just booked the damn first class ticket and done. I wouldn't be in this situation. Not in this situation, but I wouldn't have had to spend an extra $100 and something. So my point is, a lot of people, when they go to veneers in the DR, they choose the cheapest option, right? Because they think it's, let me take the cheaper option because this doctor work looks so good, whatever. And you end up having all these chips in your teeth. That's what everybody's complaining about with Nazara. Then you have to spend how much money to get them removed and redone or just removed out of your mouth because now they're all fucked up. Instead of just spending the extra $3,000 or however much it is and getting ceramic veneers. So Dr. Hernandez was explaining to me that you guys that are getting this porcelain veneers, because I have a client right now of mine that's having surgery. that wanted to get her teeth whitened because she has porcelain veneers and they discolor over time. So they change color on her. They have chips on them. So the doctor now has to not only whiten it, but fix all those little chips that she has in her teeth. Um, the ceramic veneers, which is, the pricing was something along the lines of 10 veneers for 3,500, 20 veneers, the ceramic, the good ones, for $6,900. So I'm negotiating with her to see if I can get a discount for you guys who want to go to her through Surgery Bay. So you don't pay her full price, you get it at a discounted price. But she's telling me that the ceramic does not discolor, it does not chip. The quality of the material that you're getting, is going to last you a long time, where you shouldn't have to every, whatever, couple months or whatever, be spending money to fix back whatever on your mouth. Especially when you come home, American dentists are not going to be charging you anything remotely reasonable. You're probably going to have to pay ridiculous prices. So, my logic is you might as well just pay the price, save up your money and pay the price and get the good shit than getting the cheap shit and then having to spend, look how much money I would have had to spend on that ticket. Like, that would never even made any damn sense, So that's the moral of my little story for you guys. Anna says, I got a BBL March 25th. How many months after can I get around 2 in the DR? Most doctors tell you 6 months. Dre Doll says, or Dr. E Doll says, did you use poisey pads for your back and sides? I use poisey pads all the way around my entire torso. I did not use sheets of lipofoam because this is my opinion with the sheets of lipofoam. It's like a sponge. And you putting that on your skin, you're going to be sweating. Sweat is going to be going through your tank top onto it. That's going to get smelly because you're going to be using that every day, the same thing every day. You're going to have to either buy new ones or wash them and dry them, something like that. So I like pointy pads because they're disposable. So once they get flat, I toss them out and I get a brand new set and put them, inside of my Faja. So that's why me personally, I use the pointy pads for that reason. My luxury here said, hi doll, I remember you saying something about shaping the navel after lipo. How is it done again? So not time we talk, but just 360 lipo, you're going to wait for your incision that they make in your belly button to heal, which probably should be about 7 to 10 days. Once that heals, the foam air plugs is what I like because they are soft. They're not something hard and abrasive that's going to make your belly button get raw, which is like the silicone air plug or a marble. Some people make like a cotton ball, which is soft as well, and they just stick the cotton ball in there. But I like the foam air plug because it gives you that nice circular, small, neat little belly button. Not like the silicone air plug, for example. I've seen some ladies show their pictures of their belly button with that, and it gives you this big. I think it's a big ugly crater. Like, I don't like how that looks at all. So for me, if you guys look at the post I put up on the feed showing me massaging myself, you will see how my belly button looks in that video. So that will give you a better idea of how the shaping will have it looking after surgery. But I've always had an innie. And remember, guys, it's the same belly button you're getting after surgery. If you get a tummy tuck, it's not a new belly button. Your belly button doesn't change. Your umbilical stalk does not change. So yeah, that's what you would do. You would wrap some gauze on it, stick it in your belly button, and put some tape to hold it in place. You're gonna have to cut the foam air plug like a little bit to get the correct length for your belly button because it's gonna be too long. And that's it. Whenever you're in your Faja, you have your ear plug in because the moment you take it out and still keep wearing your Faja on the daily, your belly button is gonna start back changing and start looking like a line again. Where can I get a good Faja to purchase? Everywhere. Everybody's convinced that their Faja is the best. Kanto is the best. Tributo is the best. Fajate is the best. Curvy Girls is the best. Everybody's the best. I don't know. I don't know which of all of those different brands you would think is the best for you. But there's a lot of options out there, and they all have their own website. They all have their own, what do you call it, IG page and stuff. You can, do your own research and see what people are saying about the brand. Dr. Edel said, that's why I ain't asking my sister to get a BBL. She's too weak. I'm telling you, it's not for the weak-minded. Hey, Lex Fishio, how are you doing? How's the results, girl? Jessie said, what does lipopain feel like? Is it more soreness than pain? Oh, no, girl. It feels like somebody poured gasoline on your body and lit you a fire. And I'm not even exaggerating by saying that. The people who are here in the live that already have lipo, they can tell you. They can attest to that and tell you. It's painful. I mean, people feel all kind of different crazy ass reactions to it. Um, some people get lipo itch where they're scratching, scratching, scratching. It feels like from the inside of your body is itching. Thankfully, I never got that. But my skin was super painful. Like you could not just touch me like that. Like anybody that just touch your skin is like you are. And I mean, like I said, I have a high tolerance for pain, so I can only imagine for you guys that don't have a high tolerance for pain, you're probably gonna be acting like you're about to die. Just said I have surgery tomorrow morning. You're gonna experience it. You're gonna experience it. Just mentally prepare yourself. Don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park. Dr. East is talking here about that little scamming girl. Nope, I ain't see because guess what? I said what I said. I posted what I posted, which was my truth. Because one thing I'm big on, guys, if you all don't know this as yet about Surgery Bay, Roberta Paul, I don't play when it comes to people lying on me and people bad talking my name and my reputation. I don't take that easily at all. Like you want to see the wrath of Surgery Bay come down, I will put all your shit out there if you start lying on me publicly and like trying to ruin my reputation in the surgery community. I have a pristine reputation in the surgery community. I pack no punches, right? I say what I say and I live up to what I say to you guys. I live that too. I don't just say shit, like what parents tell you, do as I say, not as I do. Well, I do as I say. I don't just tell you all that. I take my iron too. I do all the shit that I be telling you all to do as well to get yourself ready for surgery or certain things like that. So no, I spent my day yesterday, Saturday, watching TV, reading my book. I'm an avid reader, eating my chocolate cake, loving up on my dog and my husband. Friday afternoon, I spent like I don't know how many hours with my husband watching TV and relaxing and chilling out whatever. And today Sunday now, I'm working. So she can spend the whole weekend or however many days she wants going back and forth with people. I'm good. I said what I said. I don't need to say anything else to defend myself. But she knows she's wrong. She knows she's guilty. And she knows that she's stolen from a lot of people. Not just myself, So, and I'm assuming that the people who are also scammers, who are down low and dirty and does nasty shit like that to other hardworking women, are the ones that reported stuff on Surgery Bay, and that's why Surgery Bay right now is frozen or whatever the hell it is Instagram is doing to it. That's all I gotta say. Let her spend her days arguing. I'm good. I'm good enjoying life. Yep, Belinda, I should have just gone business class. I'm done. I learned my lesson now. All them damn extra fees they be adding on with the damn baggage and seats and all. And then I have the nerve to tell people in their little website, bring your own snacks and soft drinks to enjoy on the flight. It's American Airlines. I'm like, really? You only giving people not even a can, a cup of soda? Let's see what else you guys ask. get the cheap shit and end up paying more to fix it. Shit, that's something your husband's probably seeing with your old pepper ass. Lin Wan, it's bell pepper ass. If you want to insult me, can you at least get correct? Because you know pepper has a bunch of different shapes. There's chili pepper, there's jalapeno pepper, there's serrano pepper, there's scotch bonnet pepper. Should I educate your illiterate ass on all the varieties of pepper? If you want to insult me, can you at least get the insult right? But you know, you all hooked on phonics bitches don't know nothing about nothing. But I'm good with my bell pepper ass. And you know what? I should start posting some videos to show you all when I'm walking in my little spandex outfit. Your man, Lin Wan. Why you acting Chinese? I'll show you some roach from the hood. Your man, Lin Wan, would be eyeing me, oogling me, saying all kind of crazy shit, shouting at me. You should see the behavior when I was in Georgia a couple days ago. So, this bell pepper, sorry, this old pepper ass to take your man like that. You're lucky I'm married. And keep watching the live. I'm not going to block you. Keep watching my sexy bell pepper ass. I'm not going to block you. Enjoy all my glory. Enjoy all my perfection. Enjoy all the good life and the good living I'm doing. I'm not going to block you, baby. Let us eat at your fucking heart. And when you go to sleep at night, you're going to be cussing surgery bay. And when you get up in the morning, you're going to be cussing surgery bay. Because guess what? I live in your mind. Thank you. That's so flattering. Moving on. For the people who can't make it to the DR, do you recommend any doctors in Miami for tummy tuck? So I'm going to be real with y'all. The only doctor that I follow in Miami that I like, that I think does a decent job on big girls, because that's what I am. I don't know about the skinny girls, is Magic Mike. And of course, everybody knows Dr. William, the OG. But those are the two doctors that I think does a pretty good job on big women, considering American medical laws and how much they can do in one surgery. How long do you need to wear one? I'm assuming you're talking about your Faja, right? Shamika. So the Faja, I always tell people, you need to live in your Faja 24/7, minimum 6 months, if not 1 year. Tummy tuck girls, 1 year. Lipo 360 girls, 6 months. If you decide you want to take your Faja off 2 months and never wear it again, never wear it for maintenance, when your body starts looking all kind of fucked up ways, months later, don't complain. You just wasted all the money you did for surgery. Smith said, I'm 3 months and that lipo burning from my back just started feeling better. Yes, when I had my first round of surgery, that first lipo is really the devil. I feel like every other round it gets easier, but it's still, it's still painful, but it's not as painful as the very first lipo you get. For me, after the tummy tuck round 1, that lipo pain on my back did not start feeling, as you said, better, or the pain was easing up until 2.5 months post-up. I will never forget that time frame when finally my hubby could massage my back for me, and I wouldn't be like, ow, 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 I could the fool. Do you do packages with Cabral? No, ma'am, Pam. None of the famous doctors I am going to work with. And the reason why is because all the bullshit that happens with famous doctors, that will never be something that my name is going to be associated with. Do you recommend exchanging your money in the airport or somewhere else? So before you fly to the DR, I always check on Google what is today's rate for the cambio, for the money exchange. So just Google it. Google currency converter, and then you're going to put in $1 and see how much it tells you for the Dominican peso. Not pesos, but that's Mexico. Dominican pesos you have to choose. Typically, when I was there in March, I got something like 56 point something at the bank is what I got. 56.7, I think. The cambio in the airport was giving 56.5, I think. So it's very close. You get it, on the same day. Of course, they got to make their profit. So it's going to be like probably, like you see there, 10 pesos, 15 pesos different. But if you don't want to exchange at the airport, you can go to any bank, but especially during the week, they have banks like Popular and Banco or something. Ademi, I think, one of them is in the food court in SDQ. So you can also exchange there if it's during the week, because on the weekends they're not open. You can exchange at like the supermarket, La Serena, they have Western Union in there. So there's a lot of places, but you just need to make sure and look at what is the day's what do you call it? What is the day's rate? You know, to make sure that you're getting a good rate. Miss Lola said that lady tried to message me and request me like, "Black bitch, please. I'm glad you posted her, so I didn't engage her." The scammer you're talking about. I'm still trying to understand the bell pepper ass thing. I don't get it. And FYI, your body look good. If that's a bell pepper, I want one LOL. I'm telling you. I will take their man. If I was single, their man will piss on them and literally jump on me in fucking 1 nanosecond. And I'm pretty sure little one doesn't even know what nanosecond means. Girl, please. Miss Angela, said you're sexy. I'm telling you, I don't know what's up with these trolls. Like, they're really illiterate and ignorant when it comes to plastic surgery. They really don't know nothing about nothing. They just run in there. To come from. And you know, I swear they say that and they think it bothers me, and all I do is fucking laugh. I mean, I swear to God, guys, if I could get some like spy glasses to wear that records what I'm looking at, for you guys to see the reaction I get, not only from men, from women when I'm alone. When I'm with my husband, of course, I'm not going to be disrespectful. But when I'm alone, listen, when I go to the Dominican Republic, and all I wear is spandex. All I wear is spandex or my little legging jeans. So my ass is all out. Men in the fucking Dominican Republic, they will be driving by and they'll be saying this. Diablo, coño. That's all they be saying. I don't need validation from men. I don't need validation from random strange women or whatever. But my point I'm making is I don't need anybody to insult me or build me up. I know I look good. My confidence, even when I was, you know, a big girl, a fat girl, whatever, always been on 1,000. And the reason I would say it's always been on 1,000 is because as I am an only child for both my parents. And growing up, my father did a phenomenal job in building me as a woman, who I am today, and my confidence level. That it don't matter when I was skinny when I was younger, when I got fat when I got older. It didn't matter how I looked. I always would dress my size, make myself look good, to the point where people think I'm arrogant. They think I'm arrogant, I'm overly confident, whatever. You know, I'm a bitch. I don't know. They think all of that. But really, what it is that my father built my confidence so high that I think my shit don't stink. And if you don't think that about yourself, then I'm sorry for you. If you think less of yourself, or you don't like your own self, you don't like your body, you hate yourself, you hate how you look, whatever. I didn't hate how I looked to have plastic surgery. What I hated was when I would go clothes shopping and I can't get shit to fit me the way I wanted to fit. That is what I used to hate. So when plastic surgery came, this opportunity fell into my lap, it was like, I need to get rid of this belly. Because that's my biggest complaint when it came to, you know, like buying pants or cute dresses or cute tops, whatever. That's the reason I had plastic surgery. I didn't have plastic surgery because, oh my God, I hate me, or I'm doing it for my husband. I don't know. I'm not doing, you know, even women to get breast implants. It's like, you sure you want to do that? What if they encapsulate? I'm still getting my breast implants, okay? I didn't do it for my husband. I did it for me. And that's what's wrong with some of y'all who be watching my lives and who follow my page and who troll me and talk all this shit. Y'all are fucked up in the head. Y'all need serious psychological help before you go and fix your body. Because guess what? You're going to get your body done and then your brain is still jacked up. And then you're going to be looking cute with a stink, nasty attitude. You think anybody want to be around somebody like that? No man. I don't care how good you look. You acting like an asshole like that? No man is going to want to be with you. He going to cheat on you or dump your ass. Because remember, it's how many women to one man on planet Earth? You going to come a dime a dozen. You going to find somebody else. All right. Ms. Torres says, should you put waist trainer on top of your Faja? Not until you're 3 months. Not until you're 3 months. Those first 90 days, your body is very malleable. So if you start doing all this crazy shit with wearing ace bandage, waist trainer, corset, wrapping yourself in saran wrap, and I don't know what the hell else, aquaphone, whatever else they be telling you all to do. If you doing all that crazy shit and you get these indentations permanently on your skin, don't come complaining to nobody. You did that to yourself. That's the reason why they tell you do not start stage 3, which is corset, waist trainer, and so forth, or the steel bone corset. Don't start that until 3 months post-op. It's a known fact, only beautiful women admire other beautiful women. Do you do packages with Dr. Duran and Natalie Bello? Enjoy that. Enjoy that experience with them. Do you think if you are coming from Jamaica, they charge less? Why would they charge less? You still gonna pay them in US dollars, girl. They're not taking Jamaican dollars. They want greenback. They want that US dollar in the DR. What else is there? LMAO, Diablo, Cody. I'm telling you, that's what made me acting when they see me there. I know my ass big and round and juicy. My husband started a new trend now. Every time he sees me walking by him, passing by him, he keeps slapping my ass. So that's a new thing. And Kilo and Peace, yes, it is that funny. Because if you did your research, you would know Duran is very aggressive, overbooked, will burn your ass. And I know what I'm talking about because I saw it with my own 2 eyes. In March, when I was in the DR, and I went to a recovery house to visit my friends, I saw one of her dogs burn the fuck up. And guess what? Just like this club, her best friend, all they do is blame the victim, the doll, and blame her. They never take responsibility for their actions. So go to Duran or this and get effed up, and then don't come and tell me, why were you laughing? Or go to Natalie Bello and let her treat you like garbage in the street and give you raggedy ass results with all her Photoshop pictures, and then stealing doctor pictures and posting it as her own. And then please do not come and complain to me and say, oh, I should have listened to your surgery, babe. You warned me, but I still went. That's why I'm laughing. That's why it's fucking hilarious. Because you all want to go to all these internet famous doctors that do dumb shit and then be like, oh, I didn't know, because you all don't do research. You all don't do research. You all just want everybody to spoon feed you an answer. Thank you, Echelon. Thank you for that comment. And how many months after having a BBL can I get around to the DR? I think I answered that, right, Anna? So I said 6 months. So typically, yes. Typically, doctors will want you to come 6 months after any procedure to get another procedure done. If, let's say, like I have one customer of mine right now, is getting breast implants in 2 weeks. So we're in April, right? And she wanted to then get lipo 360 and some fat transfer to the hip, not even a BBL. When can she have that done? Now, because it's not the same body area, body part they're going to be working on after she got her breast done, some doctors may tell you, yes, 3-4 months later you can come and get the lipo 360 and the fat transfer, because it's the breast she worked on before. So it's not like she had lipo and she's coming back for lipo again. But typically 6 months. Tama says, if someone needs to buy supplies, you forgot, or to restock, do we ask the driver, or is it close by to the recovery house? So little things I feel like that you can pick up in the pharmacy. There is a lot of pharmacies in the DR. A lot. The one I normally go to is like the Dominican version of a Walgreens or a CVS. It's called Carol X. So it's a chain of pharmacies. But there's a lot of mom and pop small pharmacies all over. So if you need to get some Thrombosil or some Tecasol or Curaden powder, then there's pharmacies everywhere. Whenever you're going with your driver to do whatever, you can ask him to stop really quick for you to pick that up. If it's something bigger, like you forgot your boards or something like that, well, then you can go to, like, Fahati. You can go to Fahati and buy whatever accessories you had, like round two. Totally forgot I was getting my breast done, I guess, when I was doing my supplies. Did not pack a compression bra. So I actually had to go to Faja and buy two compression bras. I bought a large and a medium because at first your breast is like so super swollen. The large was fitting, but as the swelling was going down, I started wearing the medium. And then round one, I was, in between deciding, well, do I want to get the chin lipo or the buccal fat removal? And then when I got there, I just ended up paying Dr. Lauren for it and doing it. So I did not bring a chin strap. So guess what? I had to pay him $60 US for a chin strap that's $20 on Amazon. So whatever procedures you guys are getting, try and make a list of what garments and stuff you're going to use for the different procedures. Like me, I'm taking compression bra, faja, arm compression sleeves, because I'm getting arm lipo as well. My stage 1, stage 2 faja, my compression bra for the breast surgery again, my compression socks for surgery. So I have a list that I have to get myself together with when I get home. And I'm hoping I don't forget. We always forget one thing, forget anything. So, and guys, yes, I take wipes as well to the DR, but my wipes is not to wipe my body instead of bathing. My wipes is to wipe my butt when I take a poop. And when I pee, I always use baby wipes in the bathroom like that. And then also my dog, she uses baby wipes too to wipe her butt when she poop and pee. So we are a family that use baby wipes for the bathroom, for number 1 and 2. So I will be adding baby wipes as well to my list, but not for wiping my skin down. And like somebody told me, they were like, baby wipes don't even take away the smell from babies. Like they smell like sour milk. Why would adult women use baby wipes in opposed to soap and water? But hey, that's the old funky cat people. But yes, Chama, in regards to you saying that, I wouldn't say that close to the recovery house. There's the corner store next door, but that's not for surgery supplies. That's more like for snacks and stuff that you'll need your pesos for. But also in the DR, guys, the pharmacy can deliver stuff to you. Just get one of the bilingual nurses to call in Spanish and order it. And they'll send a driver, like there is no delivery fee. They'll send a driver and deliver it to you. But you need to have pesos to pay. You cannot pay with your card and you cannot pay with US dollar. So that's another option if you forget any little thing that you want, that the pharmacy can deliver it to the house. And I'll be honest with you, everything. Think of it, the DR delivers it to your door. Literally, last round, we wanted, you guys are going to laugh, a box of match because the stove is gas, a big 5-gallon or however many gallons of the drinking water, the big water bottle, a little thing of ice cream like that. What else? And 2 rolls of toilet paper. They delivered it. The corner store delivered it. Okay, we didn't have to pay a delivery fee. We just tipped the guy whatever we wanted, to tip him. But literally, that's what I ordered last time I was in the DR for surgery. Of course, my nurse, Elaine, she speaks Spanish. So, she called and ordered it for us. So things like that, you may want to get some pesos on you. If it's $100, you change it to pesos. Whether it's tipping people, whether it's ordering something from the corner store, a snack, or whatever. I mean, your appetite is going to be all kind of different ways. So you may want some chips or some popcorn or something that the recovery house doesn't have, or some cookies or whatever, some junk food because you're not feeling to eat regular food. So the corner store, like Butterfly Recovery House, the corner store is literally across the street. So they can always call them on the phone and they'll bring it, and you pay them in cash. So you don't have to get out and go walk over there and be like trying to figure out what you're trying to tell them in English, Spanish, whatever. Let me see what else you guys are asking. What is the best time to go to the DR? My person went that was so busy. So right now it is crazy. It's tax season. Everybody using their tax money to get that new booty. um, the slow period supposedly, but remember this is a different year because last year people couldn't go and have their surgery. They didn't. What do you call it? Because of COVID, right? So this year is a different year. So this year it might be busy all year round. So you know, but typically the slow time is like from July till so July, August, September, October, November, December, and then the beginning of January. That's usually the slow time of the year. And even more slow is if you go like fall, like October, November, December, it's even more slow then. So if you can go, like let's say you guys have kids and you know they have to go on break for school, and you may look at Chama laughing. So yeah, guys. So if you guys don't have any questions, should I end the live? Make this a quick one and put it on YouTube. The other live I did is on YouTube with Happy and myself. Happy and myself, we were talking about on Friday. So that's on YouTube if you guys want to go look at that one. He's giving all his story and whatever. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe signal is getting bad. Maybe out here in upstate New York. So let me end the live. I will add this to YouTube. Instagram allows me. And I will talk to you all later.